So now here we are in the world famous Siam Paragon. This is like Bangkok's like premier mall. So it's called, the area we're in is called Siam, which is like the downtown, like the center of the city. It's where all like the trains connect. This is like originally this was like the fanciest mall in Bangkok, but since then they've probably had like, since we moved here like 4 years ago, now there's probably been like 3 or 4 more, even more fancy malls. But this is still like it's just like the meeting point for like everyone in Bangkok, and like so upstairs, we'll show you this another time, but upstairs there's like a Ferrari dealership upstairs, like a Lamborghini dealership. You can walk in and like literally buy a Lamborghini upstairs. Downstairs right here is an aquarium where you can like scuba dive with sharks for like $300 for like a half hour right now. I can't believe there's like sharks down there right now, and people scuba diving with them. And then here is like probably the best food court in Bangkok. It's just all Thai food. You can get anything you want for like probably 40 to 50 baht, which is like $2 a dish. Here, we'll walk you through a little bit. So yeah, you get like you go get like a card and you put money on it, like 100 baht, which is like $3, and then you can just like go to any one of these vendors, and you can buy, and you just like give them your card, and they swipe it and give you whatever entree you want. So I'll just do a quick perusal of it for you. So you can get everything from, these are like noodle soups. This is like a big pork soup. Lad na, crispy or not crispy lad na. That's good. Like it's like a gravy sauce. More soups. This is called halal food, which is like Muslim food, which is like fried chicken and yeah, fried chicken really. More noodle soups. This is always good, just like crispy pork over rice. That's delicious. Here's some of your now we're getting into the curries. And these things you can get like a plate of like 2 or 3 different choices. Here's the whole Peking duck, but you really can't get a whole duck here, and you get it over rice. They cut it up. In Chinatown you can get a whole duck. We had this for lunch today. It's an oyster omelet, roima. More like pork over rice. Here's Stephanie with all our spoils from the day. We did a big shopping day. I also have like a huge backpack on my back. I bought 3 pairs of shoes. I think we spent about like $300 in the last day or 2 on like clothes for ourselves. We realized like for the last few years, every time we've gone home, we've been buying like souvenirs for everybody, like family and friends, but we've never bought ourselves souvenirs. So now we're finally buying ourselves. We're literally bought like the same stuff that we've been buying everybody else. So this is like, that was like the Asian food court. Now this is like the Western food court. So there's like pizza in here and burgers and sushi and everything other than Thai food. Here's like a potato corner for like you can get like fries or baked potatoes or whatever. So these are all like little pop-up stands selling food. For all kinds of food. Oh, here's burgers. Like, oh yeah, Mother Trucker. This is a good burger place. Yeah, burgers look good. I'm not sure what cheese bomb. I'm not sure what that is. So every like week or 2, there's like a new fair here. So this fair, it looks like April 27th to May 10th is the Egg and Cheese Fair. I have no idea what that means, but I like egg and cheese, so I'm sure there's a lot of good stuff here. This looks pretty good. This is like poutine, basically, it looks like. Oh, those waffles are real good. I get them for breakfast a lot. Not a lot, but once in a while. So this whole floor is basically food, the entire bottom floor of Siam Paragon. And it might very well be the best food place I've ever been in my life in terms of like the abundance and variety. So now we're going to show you, this is now the more, a grocery store called the Gourmet Market. And there's a bunch of these all over the city. We used to have one in our neighborhood. It was a little less like upscale, but this is like a real upscale one. So look at this. This place is amazing. It's called Bread Talk. This isn't even Bread Talk, but there's a bunch of them. And basically, they're like bakeries, and like you get a tray. You can see you get a tray, and you just like go down the aisle and like pick up whatever you want, like all kinds of bread, like croissants and baked goods and stuff, and then you just like give them your tray and pay for it all. And the funny thing is, whenever Stephanie and I go here, we'll get like one thing, we'll get like a croissant or a donut or something, but the Thais get like 10 things at once, like one person. And we're always wondering, like, are you eating that right now? Or is like, look at this woman, so like she's already at 2, but she's going for more. And we always wonder, like, is this your snack? I mean, they just like, I don't know how they do it, but it's like they're taking it away for their whole family for the whole week. So that was one of them, and now there's another one coming up called Bread Talk. Yeah, so basically, grab yourself a tray and have at it with all the baked goods, you know. Delicious, Roy Mak. And bread is sort of hard to come by in Thailand, so this is a real treat, these kind of places. So we're gonna now. Here's the main grocery store. We're gonna try to sneak our way in. If not, Steph will stay out here, and I'll just give you a quick tour myself. But yeah, let's just make a run for it. But this might be the best grocery store in the world. Certainly that I've ever been to. So this is like the meat section, all imported steaks from like Australia and the USA. Oh, Mandua right. And we've gotten these like tomahawks, like kilogram of meat, which is a lot, for like 40 bucks. And I'll show you like the coolest part about this place in a minute. So you can get all this stuff to go, you know, like your typical meat. This is all imported stuff. This is an entire like cheese section. This is all cheese. It's crazy. Just cheese. Here's now the like the Thai meat, so it's a little cheaper over here. No, we're still imported, but basically, like if you want like American or Aussie beef, it's like 3 to 4 times the price, maybe like 5 or 10 times sometimes. So we usually stick to Thai beef, but sometimes we'll splurge. But now here's more like chicken and stuff. More. This is like meat counters here. More meat. And this is just like the tip of the iceberg for this grocery store. But now here's like the coolest part about it. So you can either like get this meat to go and go home and cook it yourself, which we do a lot, or you can buy it here and then they'll cook it for you right here at this like little countertop or whatever. And you can go into the grocery store and pick out like a bottle of wine, which we've done before. So they'll cook it right here. You tell them how you want it. And right now it's like 5 o'clock, so it's sort of an odd time, but it's always crowded. But what shocks me about this place the most is we'll come here at like noon on like a Saturday, and like people are like eating steak for lunch, like and drinking bottles of wine. This is like the richest place in Thailand probably. So this is like the steak. Well, they'll cook you the steak, and then you know.
Now they have sandwiches.
Oh wow! Oh, sandwiches. Oh yeah. And you can get like sides. Like we always get like a gnocchi. Oh yeah, sandwiches. Nice. Oh, we'll have to come back here for the sandwiches. Oh no. So, you know, maybe steak's not. Oh yeah, here's a whole thing of charcuterie and olives. Look at this. This is so crazy. Charcuterie and olives. We came here once and we literally got like, we bought like crackers from the grocery store and we got like charcuterie and cheese and olives and a bottle of wine, and that was like our meal. Like it was like we were in Argentina. So this is all charcuterie. Like this is jamon, you know. But maybe, just maybe meat is not your thing. Maybe you're a seafood lover instead. And if that's the case, they have you covered there too. Because not only is there an entire seafood section, but there's also a seafood bar, just like the meat bar. Where literally, again, it'll be like noon on a Saturday and people are here with like $100 seafood towers, drinking bottles of champagne, like crazy. So these are all like oysters. This guy probably just bought like, he's like signing his check or whatever. But yeah, there's no towers out now, but you can see they like once in a while, like not once in a while, that's like the thing to get here, like seafood towers. Here's like your prepared goods over here. And we haven't really even gone into the grocery store yet. This has all like been like the meat section and seafood and prepared goods. And then of course there's an entire grocery store in the back. which is where Stephanie and I are about to head because we need to buy our groceries, our staples like bread and milk and cheese. You know, while all these other people are eating like their 5-course. Oh yeah, there's like a salad bar here, which is really good. We get it a lot, or we used to at least. Make your own salad bar, amazing. So, just in case, for those of you that thought, you know, we were only, oh, this is like, oh, there's gonna be like a show right now. Hold on, there's gonna be a show. So like there's always, it's never boring here in Bangkok. Oh, here come the girls. It's a little dance party at the grocery store. They must have known we were filming. So, you know, just because, you know, sometimes, yeah, we didn't plan this. Sometimes you need to spice up your grocery shopping with like a quick show or something, you know. It's not enough to just get the groceries. You also want to be entertained. The ties are so cute.